Yes, another day in crypto, another crazy amount of information flying around. Today we're going to go over the Bitcoin ETF. That's the big news of the day. But oh my gosh, what really happened over there with XDC network and bonds and tokenization is really mind-blowing. Yes, those articles. We're going to go over the summer of the SEC, according to Brad Garlinghouse, as he chops down the SEC between Greyscale and Ripple. We're just seeing a beat down on Gary Gensler's ego, and we're going to find out what's all the rumors on Ben Armstrong and Bitboy. That's a complete nightmare scenario that went on there. I don't know what everyone's thinking, but the rumors are flying fast, hard, and heavy. All next on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, as well as NFTs, non-fungible tokens. We're going to replace NFTs today. I know you're still probably a little shocked how the SEC, just came out and announced that they had sued an influencing company, I should say, and they paid it. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. Anyone that fights the SEC usually beats them at this point. But now everyone just doesn't have the money to beat them, so they're just laying down, and it just makes Gary Gensler look better. I don't understand it, but that's what's happening. Now, let's jump right into it. What did Greyscale do? Yeah, another SEC smackdown. I remember when this trial had started, or at least the preliminaries were there, and I know that the SEC was being grilled by the judge, and they had nothing to say, and even the judge was laughing at him like, come on, bro. Come on. You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't tell me what's a security. You can't tell me even if Bitcoin's a security. If you can't tell me any of that, then whatever comes out of your mouth or Gensler's mouth or SEC's mouth or anyone on that backseat SEC, Elizabeth Warren, she's a warrant actually for her arrest, if anything. That doesn't make any sense, and the judge just backed that up and just smacked down the SEC. Now, we're going through all the information. It doesn't mean they're going to get an EFT. It just means that you can't just give no reason why you didn't publish it. You've got to give a reason, which then can be then used against you in a court of law. So let's go read what this says. The U.S. Court of Appeals in D.C. has paved the way for Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. The court sided with Greyscale lawsuit against the Securities and Exchange Commission, which had denied the company's application to convert Greyscale Bitcoin Trust to an ETF. Then it says Bitcoin, Ether, everything went up a little bit today. That's great and everything, but it's a good day. It's a solid day, a good baby step towards more adoption, towards more people being able to feel comfortable and safe about investing into crypto, especially when you have these big conglomerates like, BlackRock and Fidelity and, everyone, Citibank, whatever. All these companies are able to then take their clients' money, and they're able to ask their clients, you want me to put 5% into those kinds of investments? We know for a fact that over the last 13 years, the number one asset that has gained more than any other asset has been Bitcoin. Keep that in mind, because you were blocked all that time from Bitcoin, and now those doors are opening up. I gotta think there's a black swan event that's going to really spook retail out of the market, and that's when you're gonna see these big companies come in and scoop it all up. It's the only time that I've been alive, that I've been in the trenches from the beginning, fighting it out, getting my assets and getting my investments locked in. Couldn't do it when the internet craze, the boom and the bust. Couldn't do it with cell phones and any other disruptive technologies. Today, you guys can. All right, let's jump to the next one. Big news. I just got back from the XDC conference there in Austin, Texas. Tokenized U.S. Treasuries arrive to XDC network as the digital bond market grows. Are you kidding me? This is crazy, man. They want to go ahead and tokenize the U.S. Treasury, the bonds, the bond market, and they want to do it over XDC. Now, we know XDC is one of the most secure networks out there, as well as it's very inexpensive, something that Bitcoin or Ethereum cannot do. And not only is that, they can scale it, as well as the transactions per second are much higher. So the market for tokenized U.S. Treasuries has grown sixfold to 622 million this year as real-world assets on blockchains keep expanding. This will make it so much easier for treasuries for you to trade them as well. You don't have to go to a brokerage. You don't have to do this. You're just trading them. So they call it the USTY, U.S. Treasury Yield Tokens, accessible on TradeText platform, is issued on the XDC network, representing shares of U.S. Treasury bond ETF. Guys, this is big news. And this is what utility looks like. Bitcoin has no utility. Ethereum has no utility. This was what utility looks like. We saw a big jump today, I think about 15% or even more in the XDC token. Guys, no one really even talks about XDC or Zenfin, the name of the company. Why? Because it's not shilled by all these guys out there, these influencers. Why isn't it? Because utility coins don't need to go pay these guys to shill their crap. But I guarantee you, Luna, Solana, and all those gangs over there have given some kind of compensation to people to shill it. Look at it. FTX had how much Solana? Give me a break. Solana, it had so much Solana. Why? They were just trading that thing up and down and making retail, slapping down retail anytime they wanted to. That is a scam coin. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Go look around. When you see whatever Rand Neuter from Crypto Banner says, or George says, or even Bitboy had said it a few years ago until he got caught. But even go look on Bitboy Crypto. Those guys get shilled. They get paid for, bought and paid for, and so anything that doesn't pay them, what happens? I don't talk about it. Or I tell them how bad it is. All right, guys, let's go jump into this. JP Morgan, who's one of the fudders, all-time fudders of crypto, is saying limited downside for crypto in the short term. Guys, what they're basically saying is a lot of upside. Let's just flip it around and see what it's for, what it means. Hope C, who put this together, the girl that come on, say what you really feel. There's a huge upside. Adoption's 24 months away. The bull market peak is typically 24 months away. We're going to see crazy bull market, and we're going to see more and more people come in, especially when the government starts to pivot, the Fed pivots and then starts lowering rates and then does quantitative easing. Game is on for crypto. That's a risk asset that now has become more of a utility-driven asset that now big companies will buy and utilize it, not buy and invest in it, not speculate it, will buy and use it. Mark my words. All right, the summer of crypto love. Here it is. Ripple CEO celebrates the summer of justice as legal tides turn against the SEC. Yes, Ripple crushed the SEC. This whole let's go ahead and appeal. What are you appealing? You're appealing a little bit of the sales. You cannot appeal that XRP is not a security. Can't appeal it. Ain't appealing it. Can't do it. You guys suck. SEC sucks. Now Greyscale just slapped them down today. What a joke. Anyone that fights the SEC, puts on the gloves, gets in the ring, boom, 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 boom. That's what happens. Knock out SEC. All right, and let's go to the last here. Ben Armstrong. Dude, what is up, man? I hate to say it, brother, but one of the first people I listened to when I jumped on was Ben Armstrong. Very convincing guy. I didn't know it, but he was a big shiller. He was getting paid on the back end. Came out right after the bull run in 2020, 2021, going to 2022, and then had his breakdown, said, yes, I was shilling coins. I was getting paid for it. I didn't even own them, didn't even know about them, but I would talk about it. Really hurt me right here. Obviously, he hurt the XRP army because he kept telling you that, oh, that it's going to be over. It's going to be settled. You know, he kept saying it in the summer and fall of 2021. Then I started listening back to him a little bit. I think he has good content. He has a lot of knowledge, and I think he was more truthful. But dude got right back into the Ben coin. Come on, man. And then started working on that. And then all of a sudden, mic drop, boom. Wheezy and the boys just kicked his ass right out of Bitboy crypto. And it was pretty stunning. I remember back the last few times I watched him, this has probably been 6 to 9 months ago. Every time I would turn on it was 8:30 a.m. on the Pacific Standard Time. If Ben Armstrong wasn't on, it was going off. I can't stand Wheezy. I don't think he knows enough. And the way he comes off on his content is terrible. I mean, my Lord, I couldn't take it. Pow. All right, Ben, why'd you get kicked out, Ben? Well, let's go see both sides. One side came out and said, hey, the guy was out of control, possible relapse into drugs. That's a rumor. We don't want to hurt his family. We don't want to know. We just don't know what it is. Okay. Again, he lost respect with me when he got into the Bitcoin and said he's going to make something of it, then kept shilling it on Twitter. But I don't know, man. It turned really dark, and you didn't see Ben very much at that point on Bitboy. Ben's coming out and saying, no, it was a coup. They went in and they saw the opportunity to take me out. I was vulnerable. But I remember, and I'll say this, I'll go right back to the center of it all. Wheezy on one side, Ben on the other. They had commingled a ton of millions of dollars of assets. Now, we know that he lost about $3 million with Alex Mashinsky went down, and his whole crew went down. And I don't know if that was a beginning of the end of the breakup, because Ben kept, doing a lot of promotion for Alex Mashinsky's company, and now obviously it's gone. It's really just gone. So I don't know if that was the beginning of the end, but when it's all said and done, I hope the best for him. I hope the best for his family. I can't wait for his announcement coming out today or tomorrow on what he feels happened and what he actually is going to talk about, which hopefully it's not going to be I got back and I relapsed, because I know that a lot of people are really looking up to this guy, and this will hurt his career, probably take him out completely. I know everyone likes second chances. This is his second. If he goes down now, it's his third chance. I don't think crypto is that, especially crypto Twitter, is that forgiving. Not at all. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I got a lot of opinions here, no financial advice, but I want to tell you, every day is an exciting day in crypto. It's kind of a crazy roller coaster ride. Nothing like this in any other sector of finance or industry. There's nothing like this. You guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow.